Did you hear about the pub thing that Keir Starmer's doing?
What?
Oh, dude, this is rough. There's some sort of like pub thing that I'm not sure the details. He's either thinking of putting it in place or it's going to be put in place. But basically, it's a rule in pubs that is set out to protect the welfare of people who work in pubs, like the staff, but basically to make sure that no one gets offended or harassed or hurt, which on the surface is a good thing, but then it includes limiting types of speech, even overheard conversations. So hypothetically, if you're having a conversation in a pub about a view that could be controversial or offensive, they can get you out the pub for that. So hypothetically, let's say you're working behind the bar, right? You're the lovely little barmaid, and me and Diesel are having a manly conversation, right? So we're sitting having a conversation, and let's say we talk
what
about...
colour's your Bugatti?
Exactly. Well, blue. What's yours?
Yeah, orange.
Hell yeah. So, and then
As long as it's not black.
And Ashley's...
And then you say that and someone hears that.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, get out.
I was meant to be the barmaid. The barmaid chipped in there. The barmaid's being offensive now.
And we're like, don't chip in, love. Just pour us a pint, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you trot along
Pour him a
because-
pint.
Nice rack, yeah.
There really is, actually. You know? Getting there, right?
It can't like Keir Starmer's doing a terrible go at his position.
This country's
thing.
fucked, mate.
Yeah.
All right, this is what I say. This
Yeah.
country's gone to the dogs. I love hearing old white people say that shit. It makes me laugh so much. But it's true.
See if I can
It
find
is
it.
true.
You know one thing what he did that really like done my head in, yeah? Because my whole dream has been because I've lived in the council flat my entire life, is to buy the council flat.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Same.
And if you live there for a certain amount of time, you get a discount.
Yeah. What, did he scrap that?
Bro, he's scrapping that, bro.
Nah, that's a joke.
He limited the amount of money you can
That's
get
a
discount
joke.
before, bro. Sorry,
No. Do.
Before the discount of my house at the time, it was like you can get like maybe 150k off.
Yeah,
the value of the house.
my mum's is the same because she's lived there for like 30 years.
Now the cap is you get like maybe like only 20 or 30k.
That's a joke.
It's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy.
So I found an article about it. It says pubs could ban patrons from talking about transgender rights under new workers' rights reforms. Pub bosses could ban customers from talking about controversial topics such as transgender rights if they think their staff are being harassed under Labour's new workers' rights charter. And then it says here, a pub conversation could count as harassment if it is, quote, unwanted conduct that has the purpose or effect of violating the recipient's dignity or creating an intimidating, hostile, degrading, humiliating, or offensive environment. This would be compounded if the topic of conversation was about a protected characteristic, which have been ruled to include religious beliefs, views on women's and transgender rights, both those known as gender critical and a belief in gender identity, political philosophies, and ethical veganism.
But was that...
So you could be having a conversation in a pub about ethical veganism and being like, oh, that's veganism's fucking stupid, whatever. And then they could be like, yeah, one of our bartenders is a vegan and they find that offensive. You need to get out now.
But so I thought I heard something in there where it's like you can't say it directly to them.
So that was the first bit, but it then says the watchdog warned the legal definition of what amounts to philosophical belief is complex and not well understood by employers. It is arguable that these difficulties may lead to disproportionate restriction of the right to freedom of expression. And it said somewhere on here, I can't find it right now. It said earlier somewhere. It said about overhearing. It said basically not even just a conversation they're part of. It also... Oh, here we go. Yeah. The Equality and Human Rights Commission, EHRC, has warned that the proposed law due to come into force next year could curtail freedom of expression and be applied to overheard conversations.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
Overheard conversations.
You should be able to say anything you want in private,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Can we say it?
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm not gonna lie. Diesel give us the pass once.
He did.
in Edinburgh,
That was-
and I'm
yeah.
not gonna confirm nor deny if we action that pass.
Yeah.
Allegations.
But
Yeah. Hypothetically,
Hypothetically,
allegedly we were in the
allegedly.
streets of Edinburgh and it was 4 a.m.
shouting,
and
it.
there was
Yeah.
no one else
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Allegedly, Ashley was screaming it pretty loudly.
No, we were harmonizing it.
Yeah.
Oh,